Howdy ho, neighborinos. We are here today for the APA draft analysis. The anal, the anal, whatever you want to call it. Dude, you know what I call it, but whatever you want to call it. I'm really excited to be back for APA. We took over a team last season and things did not go well because that team was kind of doo-doo butter, honestly. And I didn't play it very well either, so like, you know, it happens. But we are here to draft our own team, finally, and we actually got 5th pick overall, right? So we're doing 2 pools. And your boy got 5th. So I went ahead and picked up, you know what, I'll show you the whole team. So I went ahead and picked up this monstrosity of a team, dude. We got GMAX Caparaja, we got Dracovish, we got the fucking hat, we got the Chandelure, we got Trick Room options, and oh, nope, just kidding, we decided to fucking redraft right as soon as everyone had finished their draft. So Pokemon Home came out, and we decided, nah, let's redo, let's get a mulligan, let's do this whole thing all over again. And wouldn't you know it, I got a worse draft spot. So we had 5th and we got Dracovish first of all, but you know, so we have to fucking yeet that out of existence. And we got Kirim first of all, you know, which is still pretty cool. It's still a dragon. It didn't get to click Fishy Boy Rend, but Kirim did get access to Dragon Dance, as well as it did also get access to Freeze Dry. So it got a physical and a special kind of thing to help it out, you know? So, honestly, dude, and listen, dude, if this is your first time watching a draft anal of mine, or a draft analysis, whatever you want to call it, I ain't read moves to you, okay? If you think I'm gonna sit here like a TED Talk and just tell you some things that you could look up yourself, you're watching the wrong video, dude. If you think I'ma just let you gather around Native American style and read you a story from a pop-up book, this is not the video for you, dude. If you couldn't tell, I ain't having it. I ain't doing it. I ain't having it. But we got some really fucking cool people in this season. Got a lot of homies, got a lot of new friends as well. So it's gonna be a great season, and I hope you're gonna stick around and watch the rest of this malarkey that I'm about to spit to you, right? So also, yes, I did rap my my coach reveal thingy, which was hilarious, but there will not be any rap in this video. If you do want to see some more rap, just wait 1 week, and I promise to have some fucking fire for you, right? So we got Kirim first of all, and this boy is looking like a threat with the heavy-duty boots. He didn't take rock damage with fucking any resist berry ever. He can D-dance in the face of almost any threat, just being so incredibly bulky, and I'm so fucking looking forward to using this little dude here. And he's not little, though. I don't even know why I said that, but it's Kirim, dude. Kirim Black is obviously banned, but we got the next best thing, dude. And since we can't have 5th pick, at least we got 8th out of, what 10? So, we're not doing too much worse, and at least we still got a cool thing, right? And speaking of shiny new toy syndrome, we got ourselves a Blastoise. And you're looking at me like, Sheldon, why is Blastoise shiny new mon syndrome? Because this dude got Shell Smash. It only took 8 generations for this boy to get Shell Smash. It's fucking 60% shell, and it didn't get Shell Smash? Are you kidding me, dude? As well as obviously having Rapid Spin, and Rapid Spin getting a boost this gen, so that way it's stronger. And you get the speed boost from it, which makes sense because you're spinning so fast. Obviously, it's rapid, dude. The name, it has a speed in the name. It's rapid, so you'd think you'd get a speed boost, you know? But Blastoise is a great mon. It gets all kinds of fucking coverage moves. So just from being a Pokemon for that long, it gets like dark and fighting and all this other coverage, which I ain't read moves. That doesn't count. Don't fucking come at me sideways in the comments section thinking that I read moves, because didn't. So Blastoise is looking clean as hell. It pairs with Kirim pretty nicely, being able to kind of spin away some of the hazards, so we don't have to necessarily run the boots. And then also it's an offensive threat. So if we don't feel like, you know, being bulky, we just click Shell Smash and probably win. I think the whole game is how it goes. Yeah, about 80%, 90% of the game. Yeah, cool. So, next, and I've made this, like, literally, we just got done doing the stream. If you watched, fucking shout outs to you for being an absolute champion. But, I made this joke on the stream. I picked Sylveon, and if you guys know me, you know Sylveon is very important to me. Sylveon is my emotional support animal. So, like, if I had, like, anxiety and I had to go fly on a plane, I would take a Sylveon with me, straight up, dude. Sylveon, first of all, fucking adorable. Second of all, great mon, calm mind, all kinds of shenanigans, just bulky as hell, can also just be offensive and click hyper voice and just re-at you until you no longer exist. If you guys watched the last PBAL game I uploaded, I 2-hit KO'd a Clef with offensive Sylveon, and there's nothing better than that, dude. It's like I said, dude, it's like smoking a cigarette made of justice. It just feels so damn good, you know? Now, I do want to keep this relatively short, so I won't take up too much of your time. But next, I had a mon in mind that it might be a little bit early to grab, but I went ahead and picked up Doublade. And if you look at the synergy between Doublade and Kirim, dude, what's Kirim weak to? Let's TED talk it out now. What's Kirim weak to? Rock, Fighting, Fairy, Steel. Is that it? Rock, Fighting, Fairy, Steel, and Dragon. What's Doublade resist? Oh, all 5 of those things. That's what. Only thing I really got to worry about from Doublade is those fire type hits, and because Kirim doesn't really want to switch in and take 2, you know. But hey, would you looky there? There's a Blastoise that takes advantage of fire types or fire coverage in general that can shell smash up and win the entire game in the face of a fire type. So as far as fucking synergy goes, dude, as far as teams supporting each other, you know, this shit's looking clean as hell. I'm excited to have just those 4 mons all together right there. Really, you can kind of leave Sylvanon out of the mix too. It's just there for emotional support, you know? But having those 3 mons, they all pair together so nicely. I'm so incredibly excited to use them. Holy dumb fuck, you know? Also, shout outs to me for only cussing like 3 times during the entire draft stream, dude. Fucking good on me. Now we're gonna cuss extra to make up for it, you know? Next, I did need a decent speed tier, and in this gen, dude, the speed tiers aren't that great. Like, there's only like 5 fucking really fast mons. And I had to pick up, well, there's only like 5 mons that have overbase, what, like 120 speed? Like Weavile, fucking Acelgor, Dragapult, stuff like that. So I went ahead and picked up Sollozzo, which is pretty fast in its own regard. It's also fucking disgusting being able to do things with like sub-toxic and being able to toxic everything. Also being able to nasty plot up and then hit everything with Sledge Wave, Fire Move, and like stuff like Dragon Pulse. It gets decent coverage. Like, granted, that's its coverage, you know, but those 3 types hit pretty much everything. There's not a lot that wants to switch into this, and this thing can also be cool to be able to kind of sub-stall out people's GMAX mons, you know. So, Sollozzo, like we said, I don't have the nicknames on here because fuck it, but there are nicknames, and you guys will see them throughout the course of the season. Now, next, this is a pick that means a lot to me, dude. This is a pick that I've been trying to get since the generation started. And this is a pick that, honestly, I would fight someone for. Like, if I had this Pokemon in real life and someone came and they were talking shit, I would fight them. And let me tell you, not a fighter. This dude, not very physically coordinated when it comes to the fisticuffs, and you can always tell when someone isn't good at fighting when they use the words fisticuffs. So that pretty much settles it right there. But we got motherfucking more Pico, dude, the cutest boy this side of the Mississippi. Aura wheeling, speeding through everything. He doesn't give a shit about your ground type, dude. He gets fucking coverage moves for your ground types. Also, did I mention, he's adorable, and Marnie is fucking bae. So having her signature Pokemon on my team, it brings me a little bit closer, you know, it brings me a little bit closer to her fucking majesty, you know. And I've never been one to kind of go balls in over an animated girl, but this doesn't count, dude. Marnie's fucking something else, right? Best girl in the game. I don't give a shit what you have to say. That's another thing, dude. If you want to go back to fisticuffs, dude, we can go fight, dude. I don't care. I don't give a shit. All right, let's do it. Simple. So next, if you're kind of realizing what I have here, I have too much hazard removal already. First of all, there's no such thing as too much hazard removal, but I figured if I have it, other people can't, and I also needed a something that, like, you know, switched in to earthquakes and whatnot. So I went ahead and picked up Claydol. Now this gives me another rocker. This means that I don't have to, you know, run spin on more Pico or Blastoise. This gives me a decent spinner. It gets nasty plot now, which is pretty crazy. So like, it really doesn't care too much about like being kind of a slow speed tier. 75 isn't terrible, but with good defense and special defense and decent HP, it's bulky as hell. So I can set up a nasty plot, and then if I go for a rapid spin too, dude, boost my speed, hit him with that little, I think I said this in a video before too, but it's kind of like, it's not dual dance, but it's kind of like 1.5 dance, you know? It's like you're doing the 2-step, but then also one leg is a little bit stanky too. You know, it's 1.5 dance, dude. No, not your dual dance, but close enough, right? So this was like the one mon that I wanted at a tier 5 as well, just because tier 5 is it's so shit down there, dude. There's so many bad mons, and I went ahead and grabbed it early just so I didn't have to take something stupid, you know? Stupider, rather. So next, one thing that I definitely wanted was going to be sticky webs, and I already had a plan for the next mon after this too. So I didn't Like, I didn't want to be stacking typings, but if you're going to stack types, it isn't bad if they're like water types, dragon types, fairy types. So I figured, fuck it, let's go ahead and pick up Ribombee. This boy is fast as hell too. This is going to be our fastest mon on the squad. And then he's able to just, honestly, you can slap on a choice specs and just fucking click the button, because it gets pretty decent. Like, fairy move and bug move hit a lot of stuff, so it's not necessarily terrible. Then obviously getting the sticky webs, and this does not count as reading moves. Don't even fucking say that shit, dude. I know you were gonna. Oh, I know you were gonna. But Ribombee all in all is a great mon, fast as hell, good little pivot, can get up sticky webs, and then also if I'm feeling cheeky, I can quiver dance up and have a grand old time, dude. So I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to help out the Kirim, the Blastoise, the Sylvanon, the Sollozzo, all that shit, dude. It's going to look clean as hell. Next, we have Galasso, and Galasso is, I knew I wanted it, but I figured it would probably last longer than Ribombee, so I went ahead and picked up Ribombee first. But we are stacking the bug type, which is a little bit unfortunate because we have a lot of rock weak mons, but however, half our team has removal, so fuck it. There's heavy duty boots, so fuck it. Rocks and hazards aren't that important this gen anymore, just because everything that's weak to rocks, every Charizard is going to be running boots, every bug type's going to be running boots, you know, all that shit's going to have the boots, so oh well. Now, that does mean that stuff like knockoff is a little bit more annoying to switch into, however, fuck it, dude. All you gotta do is not switch in, right? And our team actually doesn't like knockoff very much either, but what are you gonna do, you know? So Galasso is looking like he wants to just fuck some shit up, dude. Galasso is a thick old girl. It's your boy Guzma, you know? So this gives us a spiker. This is something that can just do fucking so much stuff with priority, man. This thing's kind of hard to switch into because if you do want to go into something that can take the first impression, that means I can just click liquidation or leech life or whatever move I want to do, you know, and then I can also get up spikes on the switches and whatnot. So one easy thing people can do is just run protect, and then you won't take a first impression. However, dude, that's one read away from getting 12% off on all your mons with a spike, you know, so bring it on, mops, you know, that's all I'm saying, dude, bring it on. So we got 2 mons left, and I'm running out of points at this point, you know, and that's not even a real structured sentence, but that's what I said, so here we are, right? So I did need a fighting type. I figured, hey man, a little bit more hazard removal couldn't hurt anybody, and then also, like, I do have bulk on my team, but nothing, like, a little more wouldn't hurt, you know, so I went ahead and picked up Girder, and Girder is fucking just not fun to look at all. He's gross, and he actually looks like one of my best friends in real life, and that's unfortunate for him because Girder's ugly as shit, but Girder with the Eviolite is just so incredibly bulky, and then also gets defog, and Girder has gone in other drafts. I've seen it go round fucking 5, 6, 7, so the fact that it lasted to round 10 is amazing. It was something that there was also a bunch of other fighting types I could have potentially taken, so I was able to hold off until round 10 before I took it. But being able to just spam setup, being able to defog, being able to just be bulky in general, and then get all your health back with Drain Punch as well, doesn't count as reading moves. Shut your fucking mouth. And having the guts ability to be able to, you know, take status and whatnot. It's clean as hell, dude. So far, this team is looking great, dude. I vibe with it hard, and that's not even a phrase that I say ever, so the fact that I said it should show you just how cool it is. But everything is looking pretty great so far. One thing I do need, though, I do have a dragon already, right? I got a fire type, I got a water type, I do not have grass type, I have several fairies, I have a decent steel, and I have someone calling me, even though I just clicked X on your phone call. Dude, you know I'm busy. Eat dicks. Don't care if it's your birthday. Honestly, that is a little bit rude, though, and that's on me. But so I needed a grass type, and I needed a Gigantamax mon. And after like round 8, I think, maybe round 9, everyone else had taken all their Gigantamax mons. So I was the only one that didn't have one yet, and I was able to just save it till very last because, like, I was looking at this from the beginning, but, you know, there's 2, right? There's Flapple, and then there's Appleton. I didn't know which one I wanted. However, Flapple seemed to be the little more offensive option, so I went ahead and took GMAX Flapple, dude. This boy is strong as hell. 110 base attack isn't anything crazy. However, with the hustle boost and guaranteed not missing for 3 turns while I'm Gigantamaxed is ridiculous. We do have to hold a Pokeball, which means no Life Orb, no Resist Barrier, whatever, but that's fine. It's not the bulkiest thing, but it's bulky enough, especially with double HP, that I should be able to live just about any hit that isn't Ice type, you know? So I'm really looking forward to using Flapple. It does, its GMAX move, which is GMAX tartness, GMAX sweet tartness, I believe. And that lowers their evasiveness, which means that with the hustle boost after I come down from being, you know, the New York City Big Apple, then I have a little bit, not accuracy, but they're less likely to dodge my hustle hit, you know. So if they switch out, it's whatever, but that means that I do at least have a better chance to hit them with the hustle moves. This boy does get priority, which is clean. It gets great dual stab. If you guys have ever tried to switch into a Mega Sceptile, now it's that, but it's automatically hustle boosted, right? So it also gets access to flying moves, so I can just straight up boost my speed. And again, this doesn't count as reading moves, and I'm already so sick of your shit, dude. We don't have to GMAX round 1 or turn 1, so I can set up a Dragon Dance if I want, and then we can just start clicking buttons. So if I think they have an easy switch to make, I can D-Dance up, and then all of a sudden with the hustle and then the +1 attack, I'm at +2. Things are going to die, and then everything looks all fine and dandy, dude. So like I said, I don't want to make this too terribly long. I know some people's are going to be like 45 minutes or so, but this is me, dude. I just spent fucking over 2 hours in the draft, like commentating over the draft stream, commentating over every single mon with my boy D.Rey, which again, shout outs to him and Mid as well for doing the streams, and him and Alex and everybody for doing the draft slides for us. Fucking goats, dude. So that'll do it for us, dude. I've already played my week 1 battle. The team performs pretty decently on paper. However, I will say that this GMAX stuff is fucking ridiculous, dude. It's gonna take some getting used to, because holy shit, man, some of these mons are so incredibly strong. Holy shit. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. I think there's a PokePaste that I can put with everyone's links and whatnot down below. If I don't, I'm an asshole. Oh well. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. I will see you guys in about a week's time for our week 1 battle, and that should just about do it for me, dude. Bye forever.